Extreme Moto. I'm Mike, and today we're going to be installing a progressive 465 shock on a 2008 DL650 V-Strom. I have been waiting for this a long time to get this thing, and I finally have it. So I'm really anxious to get this thing in here. So let's get this going.
So all we have to do is take out 3 bolts. We have to take out this one, we have to take out this one right here, and then we also need to take out the one that's holding the top on. 3 bolts, pretty simple. Okay, so first thing, let's take out this one that's up here, and we'll move these 2 bars completely out of our way here. So for this one, I've got a smaller wrench just kind of right up over on this side, and then you got to take like a breaker bar and really give it a good steady pull. Oh geez, man. Let's see if we can get this one loose. This is the bolt that goes through the bottom of the shock. Now let's see if we get the top one loose. Okay, all 3 of them are loose now. Okay, so that was a little bit of a challenge. I just want to show you how I got this off because a lot of the other videos I saw kind of skipped all of this. I ended up putting a wrench right here, kind of wedging it up between the chain and the swing arm here, and then put a breaker bar on the other side and just gave it all I got and finally broke loose. This one down here, that was just a couple of wrenches and hit it with a rubber mallet. One like this. That got that one out. And then the last one was right up in here. I positioned this ratchet right here. I just kind of wedged it against the swing arm as well. And then with that same breaker bar and an extension, I went right straight through here and got to that. And that one actually came out pretty easily.
Another thing you need to be able to do is to be able to suspend the back of your bike. This is the setup that I've got. It's just kind of rigged up to the top of the garage here, up to the rafters, down to the bike. And you gotta have enough to just get that rear tire, enough to get the pressure off of the bolts and stuff in there so that the bike doesn't just collapse after you get the suspension out.
So now we'll go ahead and take this nut completely off of here. Wow, that was easy. I did not think that was going to be that easy. Now we can take this one out. I'm not going to take that one completely out. One thing I forgot to do though is take off the remote adjuster. So let's take that off real quick. Also, don't forget to undo the little remote hose clamp up here. Otherwise you won't be able to get that out of there. Okay. Had to lift up the back tire just a fuzz. Here we have the old one, and then that will be the new one. You want to make sure that these don't fall out. These actually come out, and if you're not careful, they'll fall out when you're trying to put it up inside there. They have a little zip tie around them. When you get them, you'll have to cut that. But just be careful that this doesn't come undone as you're putting it up in there. Okay, so sliding this up in there, starting with the remote. We'll feed the remote up through where it's supposed to go. Okay, now be real careful not to lose those 2 pieces we were just talking about. slide the bottom on right here and put our bolt that we took out back through there. There we go. And then for the top, you just kind of have to feel it to get it in there. Once you get that lined up, you just push that bolt through. That's kind of a pain in the butt to get this lined up through here, but keep fighting with it and it will go. And once you do, you get that bolt put on there, but don't tighten it up quite yet. This one, however, you can go ahead and torque down to 36 foot-pounds. You have to do this one because once you raise this up to here, you won't be able to get to those that bolt and that nut anymore. Once you got that torqued down, go ahead and bring this back up where it goes. And you can torque this one to 56.5 pounds. And then torque this one down also to 36 pounds. And now you just have to put on your bracket to mount the remote. And there it is.
There it is. It's on there. I took it for a short ride and it definitely feels firmer in the back end. I'm not going to go over preload and all that stuff just yet because we got to put these guys on the front. So we're going to do that next, and then we'll talk more about setting up preload on the front as well as the rear. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Gosh. Okay, so, okay. What am I, like 13? And that one actually came out. Okay, I'm not gonna take, whoops. I'm smacking you all around here, aren't I? How do we get in there?